Yo, it's Wells, and you watching HotNewHipHop. HNHH. My niggas don't know I used to hoop. And I feel like rappers that rap in the industry say they hoop, but niggas don't really hoop. Like, I really hoop. Like 5 a.m. wake up, you know what I'm saying, go to the gym, then go to school. It was a time on Facebook, I think it was like 10th grade, everybody's name wasn't their name. So I was just like, yo, I'm gonna make my name Wells Fargo. So I stayed in North Carolina. We didn't have Wells Fargo at that time. It was Wachovia. So, I mean, to me, I thought I made the name up. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna make my name Wells Fargo, you know what I mean, on Facebook. And then whenever I decided I was gonna rap, it was just like, yo, I'm gonna be Wells Fargo. And then niggas was like, yo, that's a bank. And I'm like, word. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, at that point I had to choose, and I was just like, Wells or Fargo. So I was like, all right, I'll go Wells. I added a $, you know what I'm saying? Ghetto chic. I had to coin that. Yeah, there's no difference between who I am as a person as opposed to who I am as a rapper. It's all the same person. Like, I don't believe in, you know what I mean, facades and like being something that you're not, you know? Like, I don't even believe in the whole like putting rappers on pedestal things. We're just people with talent, you know what I mean? It's just different, like a doctor or a lawyer. We got a talent and we're using it. So I don't really feel like I'm better than anybody or there's any difference between me and my artist. It's just the same person, you know what I mean? That's just how I look at it. De Niro Farrar, King Mez, my homie Frace, my homie Bankroll Bird, all them old guy niggas. There's a lot of people in North Carolina that I really fuck with, you know what I mean? It's dope, yo, the scene is actually growing out there, you know what I mean? The culture's growing as far as music, and it's crazy seeing it being brought together and put together. Like, this is the beginning stages, so it's just like, it's all love. Like, I guess I'm one of the forefathers, so that's pretty crazy. My sound, yo, I'm actually still figuring it out myself, man. I wanted to actually make a genre of my own, you know? Like, I'm not really, I don't know what my sound is, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, my last tape was a very, like, wide spectrum of, like, sounds of music, actually, you know what I mean? So there's not really one place that I can pigeonhole myself, and I'm not really one of those dudes. I don't know, I feel like it's better to be able to do a lot of different things, you know what I mean? Multitask. I don't really think, if you think about it, Jay-Z don't really have a sound or necessary sound. He can do hip-hop or whatever. One feature I am proud of that I actually have got was that, the Cyhi remix, Mandela. That was crazy, you know what I mean? Going from listening to Cyhi about like 3 years ago, and then him hitting me up, or his management hitting me up being like, yo, we fuck with you, let me get a verse. I'm like, word, got you. Revenge of the African Booty Scratcher, well, it's actually MTSYD, the Revenge of the African Booty Scratcher. MTSYD stands for Make Them Suck Your Dick. And I mean, at that time, whenever I was making the project, it was more so of like, I just didn't feel like I had the respect or the notoriety that I wanted, and I wasn't just gonna go about, you know what I mean, complaining about it. So I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna make a project. So that was my whole mindset of it. And also came from a place of like, when I was younger, like, I'm African, so it's like, when I was younger, a lot of people would make fun of me for being African. And it was just like, for what? I thought I was just like you. I mean, we have the same color skin, but I guess I wasn't to them in their eyes. So now that I'm doing something that, you know what I mean, every pretty much, you know what I mean, person wants to do or has a dream of, like, secretly, at least I think. And it's like, I can do this as well as you know what I mean? It's just like, I guess this is my revenge in a way, you know what I mean? So that's how the title came about. At one point in my life, when I was down in New Orleans with my cousin, that's all we would really bump, you know what I mean? That was like a real influence towards me. So it was just like, yo, I had a beat and it went super hard, and it just like, that's what came out whenever I was, you know what I mean, rapping it. And I was just like, yo, I think I'm gonna just tribute. Might as well go all the way. If I'm gonna name the song 98 Juvie, let me just, you know what I mean, go with the cover art. And it came out dope, you know. Sophisticated Trap is just, it's gonna be about 7 or 8 track EP. If I feel frisky, I'll throw a bonus on there, who knows. And like, got videos coming at the top of the year. It's just, I mean, it's a lot of stuff, you know. I don't want to get too much into it because I like to have like some surprises, but it's gonna be a good 2015 for me.
Floating While Dreaming, originally when I started it, was just a concept that started from the movie Waking Life. It's a documentary that I found online. The whole concept was built around one's lucid dream and how he grew up within this dream and was experiencing new philosophies. It's basically like a fresh mind going out into the world and soaking up all these different influences. And I was going through the exact same thing because I had left what was the safe world, as in college, and dropped out and decided to be influenced by things that everybody in my circle wasn't at the time. So it was very like new to me, just as this documentary was. So I felt like it correlated with me.
Me and my manager, Nita Grit, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he had sent me a couple beats, you know what I'm saying? And I played the beat, I'm like, oh, I like this one right here. Then the next day I called him, he came and picked me up. I let him hear the song. So we went to go lay it down probably like 2 weeks later. You know what I mean? This was like around March. I want to say March, you know what I mean? And after we laid it down in March, 6 to 7 months later, you know what I'm saying?